Welcome to the podcast, fellas, everybody, ladies and or gentlemen, or zebras, because I like that animal. What are the absolute odds of that?
Way to start it.
Hello, oh God, I've dropped my phone.
Let's talk about how many genders there are.
Okay, that's a hard open right there. Welcome to Useless Information. I'm your host, Blaine Pugh, and I'm joined with my co-host, Keaton Pugh. Absolutely no relation. I will be making that joke every episode. So be prepared.
Blaine is actually Filipino. So
I am.
Yeah.
Part Taiwanese. Fun fact, my balls are out right now.
That's the benefit of there being no camera. We could just say stuff. I'm completely naked right now on the other side of the room.
Yep.
We can't even see each other, but we are in the same room.
Just in case this ever gets like famous or anything like that, I want everyone to know that I'm 5'3", 400 pounds.
Just so everyone's aware, I'm 7 foot, 100 pounds. Okay.
Yep. We do not lie.
Yeah,
that is
no.
the first thing.
I've never once told a lie in my entire life.
He's fucking
And I'm
George
only
Washington.
10.
He's George Washington. I just want to preference by saying that this podcast is pretty much just going to be a big waste of your time. It might be entertaining, but we really are just going to say a bunch of useless shit.
Let's be completely honest. Somebody's going to put this on while they're driving just so they don't have to sit in silence.
Exactly. 100%. You know? And if you're doing that, I'm glad we could talk to you. We're having a... Michael specifically, if your name is Michael out there, I'm glad we're chatting.
Michael, get home to your wife and kids. Why
Michael,
the fuck are you driving? Where were you driving to? Huh?
Michael, for some reason, you're hanging brain and it's CVS right now. I don't know why that's happening. You need to fix that. That's crazy.
Take those AirPods out at work. You're not supposed to have them in.
Please, Michael. Yeah. So, how's your day been? Honestly,
I weed eated for 4 hours, and then I mowed for an hour, and now I'm really tired, and I smell like grass and sweat.
and ass.
And ass.
Smells so bad.
I smell
but it's
really
fine.
bad.
I won't hold that against you.
Which sucks because we just got back from a Dollar General, so I smelled like the average Dollar General store goer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
We're from Kentucky, and so plenty of Dollar Generals.
Let's get into the Dollar Generals.
Yeah,
I want to get into the Dollar Generals.
I want to hold on the Dollar General theories we have, but I want to say, growing up in a small town, like we bumped into 3 people we knew at that Dollar General,
And I hated every second of it. I haven't seen those people in years, and I would prefer to keep it that way.
It was so uncomfortable yet polite. I liked it. I had a good time. You know, you say the highs.
I didn't have a good time because he didn't say hi back to me because he didn't recognize who I was. And I knew who he was the second I saw his pale, skinny ass.
Okay.
And it's upsetting me.
There's pure hatred here. Anyways, let's talk about the Dollar Generals.
Let's talk about Dollar Generals. Yeah, why is there a Dollar General? We have like, so in one town, in the city of...
Okay. Don't dox us.
Okay, just bleep
Yeah, don't dox us.
bleep that in post.
I don't know if I can.
You can. I believe in you. There is going to be 3 Dollar Generals after this summer.
Yeah, that's actually insane. If you grow up in Kentucky, you know for a fact Dollar Generals is a thing. You know?
Yeah.
And that's where we're from. Dollar Generals is a thing. My running theory is that they're putting Dollar Generals like one new Dollar General every 10 miles or so, so they can do a giant monopoly. So you never get out of the Dollar General. It's like, what's that? Purgatory. It's like Dollar General
It's
Purgatory.
Dollar General Purgatory. I also have a theory that the reason they're beating out so many other stores is because nowadays all these stores are losing tons of money from theft, but everything is so cheap inside of a Dollar General, it doesn't matter if somebody steals because the chance of them being able to get out with over $100 of goods is low. But I work at Meijer, and if somebody walks into Meijer, you can easily get $100 of meat and just walk out because we can't stop you. And if you get out before the cops get there, we can't stop you. You're gone.
For those of you that don't know, Keaton works at Meijer.
I work in Garden Center, and due to it, I'm constantly covered in cow shit. And
So many cows going through Meijer. So many.
So many.
They
cows.
just shit everywhere.
They just everywhere.
Yep.
It's
I saw one
constant
shit on an
bad.
infant recently. Not true.
And I'm always fighting old people, specifically old women.
Yep. Batting them away. They're so horny.
That's what age does to you.
Yep.
It peaks when you're going through puberty, and then it dips, and it peaks again after you turn 60. Next thing you know, it's just all bets are off.
Well, let me just tell you, I'm peeking looking at you. And you're 7. How tall did you say you were?
7 feet tall and 100 pounds.
100 pounds, also 10 years old.
I'm also 10. I'm going to be playing the WNBA next year.
The WNBA?
The WNBA.
I heard that's like the NBA.
Yeah, it is a lot like the NBA, but every single person is a woman.
Oh.
And they get paid more. No, wait, it's the other way around. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm a little confused there, but that's fine.
We did an earlier run through, and then the batteries died.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
We talked a lot more about coming, though.
Yeah. So much, it was weird. We were talking about, okay, well, might as well, since we brought it up, might as well
we can
bring
dive
it up
into that.
on this. I said, preference, that before it was called coming, what was it called? Like ejaculation. Before it was called coming, what was it called? My running theory is like from like the 1910s to the 1930s, it was like, here comes the goop, darling. You know?
I just said something's coming out. Something's coming out.
Like they just didn't know what it was.
Or they called it the happening. Something's happening.
It's the happening. Yeah. But like, I'm just going to goop all over your face. Okay. That's explicit.
I wonder when the terminology nut came out.
Dude, gotta be the 80s.
Yeah, somebody was like, I'm going to bust a nut, and somebody was like, oh, that's cool.
There's so many things, like, that we think we only use today, like lit. I've seen videos of, like, from the 80s, people saying lit.
Yeah.
You know, like, we think we make it up,
was the
but we
Beastie
really
Boys.
don't. It probably was. Well, that's the 90s.
Yeah, that's fair. The Beastie Boys were the first people to say bust a nut.
No, that was Limp Bizkit.
That was Limp Bizkit 100%.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. It's just one of those days. I'm about to bust a nut.
just Fred Durst appears in our living room. It's like
Fred Durst appears. He's talking like in his normal voice, and next thing you know, he's just like, I'm actually the inventor of bust a nut.
he appears. He's just in a Pope's outfit for some weird reason.
He turns his hat from backwards to forwards, and his accent completely goes away, and he sounds like an upstanding citizen.
He's reversed Sylvester Stallone from Over the Top. He turns his hat. Jesus. Oh.
Good morrow.
Good evening. You were talking a lot before we started the podcast about before we started this episode about what car was it in Australia?
I was talking about the AU Falcon and how Ford produced a car in Australia called the AU Falcon, and it wasn't loosely, it was legitimately just stolen from Chevrolet car called the Cavalier. And that, like, the AU Falcon is the most reliable car in Australia ever produced on an Australian production line. That's what it's called.
My thing with Australia is I respect them a lot because of, like, Chris Hemsworth and the Hemsworth, but they lost to fucking emus.
They did lose to emus.
So
they did lose New Zealand due to emus.
Yeah, like, I think we got to think about that logically here.
Yeah.
You know, like, how much respect can we give them?
Although, at the same time, I would love to move there.
Yeah, I hear they're super nice.
No, they are incredibly nice. I think it's due to how, I think basically what it is the higher day drinker population you have, the nicer you are. Like, the more people are drunk at, like, noon, the nicer people are there.
We could just move to West Virginia.
That's true.
But they would be fat drunk people.
Yeah, they're fat drunk. In Australia, it's hard to get fat because you're constantly sweaty.
And running away from snakes and spiders.
Yeah,
I believe that's called appropriation.
Yeah, but we're appropriating mostly white people, so it's fine.
We're walking a fine line here.
Yeah.
Can you tell we're from Kentucky?
I've never been around. No, I'm not.
No, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
There's a few things I can't say.
Keaton's currently in his full Myers garb. He's got the hat, the shirt, the jeans.
A Myers shirt.
Oh, it's not?
No, this is from. I got this from my lover.
What's the shirt say?
It says employee owner.
Your lover got you a shirt that says employee owner?
Yeah, it was too big for him, so he gave it to me.
One time I gave.
His name's Owen.
I have this. Oh.
Yeah.
I have this friend who's Asian, and one time I gave her a Made in China shirt.
And you were worried about me saying something.
She liked it.
Yeah, she liked it, but what if she hadn't?
It would have been a whole debacle.
It would have been. Blaine, can you come speak to us in the principal's office?
Yeah, it was. But it was fun. It was all in good fun. It was all for a laugh. You know, she understood. She made jokes all the time herself.
Yeah.
Would I do it now? Yes, I've learned nothing.
Yeah. No, I've learned absolutely.
I've learned absolutely nothing.
I've become more risk taking.
I'm ungovernable.
Exactly.
You know.
I'm
You know how dogs.
What's it called when like the people get pulled over and they try getting out of it by saying, "I'm a sovereign citizen."
That's you.
That's me. Excuse me, officer. I'm a sovereign citizen.
You know how ungovernable I am?
How ungovernable?
You know how dogs pee to mark their territory?
Yeah.
I piss on the dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. So they're marking it for you.
Yeah.
You got it all
I
figured
have all
out.
the territory to myself. They basically transfer my piss.
They transfer your piss.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, do you know what a sovereign citizen is, though?
I'm familiar with the term.
Yeah, exactly. I love the compilations of people trying to get out of just like simple speeding tickets. But being like, officer, I'm a sovereign citizen. You cannot give me a ticket. And it's just like, that's not how it works. You can't just be a sovereign citizen out of nowhere.
Here's your fucking ticket.
Here's your fucking ticket.
If I was a cop, I would only ever talk like, you just get fucking owned.
You just got fucking earned, bro.
Here's your freaking ticket. Take it. Like, just, that's all I would talk like.
If I was a cop, I would strictly only pull over white women in giant SUVs. Giant bad SUVs, like Highlanders.
Okay.
Or
Why?
something like that.
What's the reasoning? Delve in.
Because
wanna
I
know.
would want, because I feel like those interactions are the funniest. And I would want to post my body cam footage on YouTube.
I think I would only ever want to pull over. It would be like moms, like you said, but specifically when they're taking their kid to school or right after.
Right after.
Just so it's like the biggest inconvenience.
biggest
And they're just like,
inconvenience.
what the fuck? Yeah.
And just stop them, act like you're giving a ticket, and then you go to give them a ticket, and it's just like a note that says, haha, got you. Just drive off.
You just got fucking owned. Just drive.
Haha, I'm not even a fucking cop, you fucking loser.
I'm not even a freaking cop. Yeah. Soccer moms, they don't play though.
No, they don't fuck around. They will pull that sovereign citizen shit on you so fast.
Dude, I don't even know what that really means.
And they'll ask to speak to your police chief manager.
Oh hell yeah! Especially like the Karens.
Oh yeah, no, that's who I'm referring to. When I say a white woman driving a Highlander, I'm referring to a Karen.
Oh, a Karen.
Yeah.
Do they have the Karen cut?
Yeah, they got the Karen cut.
Oh yeah.
It's something that is like,
Something that shouldn't be done, but is. You know.
it's either you're in elementary school or you're 40. It's only those two people can have that cut.
Yeah. It's like you could see a world-renowned soccer player with that cut.
With that cut.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, like something like that, and you're like, just why are you wearing that?
And you're like, that dude looks good with it. And then you see somebody driving with it, you're like, what the fuck was that?
What the God. I never understood that. Like, I've never understood like when shit goes crazy, just doing something crazy to your hair.
Doing some, yeah, no, because I mean, it is the symptom of a horrible marriage. That's what it's gotta be, right? I mean, it can't be anything else. You can't just wake up in the morning and rationalize it by being like, look at all my long, beautiful hair. It'd be a shame if I chopped it all fucking off.
It's like, fuck you, Jeff.
Fuck you, Jeff. Good luck getting an erection to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna dye it blonde. Just like
I'm gonna dye it blonde, even though my skin tones do not match that color whatsoever.
Like, I never understood it.
I
never understood the whole being an asshole to people like that either.
I think it just comes from,
I think it's the power.
yeah,
They want the power.
they want the power, and they don't. Typically, women like that don't work. So they want control over their life, but they have none.
Hell yeah.
So they're like, I'm gonna take it out on this guy right fucking here. They see a service desk worker and they're like, I have to get up there. So they start ripping the UPC off of shit.
Hell yeah. Welcome to Useless Information, where we judge women.
We judge women. Only women.
Especially Karens.
We can get into alpha males later. If you
Oh
want.
my gosh. Jeez. I don't understand that either.
I don't know how you could stray so far away from the path of normalcy.
Like, you gotta be just locked in your room, jerking off way too much.
You're gooning.
You're gooning.
You're gooning.
Literally gooning.
You have a note on. You have one of those beware signs that like the preteens have, where it's like beware, preteen at play, but instead it says beware, gooning zone. Do not come in unless you want to be gooned on.
Beware, serial gooner.
Serial gooner.
You can just picture them now. Yeah. They're like 5'11", skinny, pale. Just, gosh. Their right forearm's a little bigger than the other.
They have giant forearms. No, that's the other thing. What I think is worse than anything is because, like, I think, like, when you're, like 13, 14, you can fall down that rabbit hole a little bit. What I think the issue is when you start becoming the same age as the alpha males that you're watching. So, like a 30-year-old watching Andrew Tate and looking up to Andrew Tate, that's the biggest problem in this world.
That's
it's horrifying.
That's crazy. Yeah. Because, like, how are you that easily influenced?
Yeah, at that age,
I wonder what's like. It's got to be something, though.
It's got to be something.
If you're a serial gooner at 30 plus,
some people say that gooning allows you to reach enlightenment.
Those people are gooners.
Yeah, they are gooners. Well, it's because, like, I forget what it is. It has something to do with the brain. But when you get to a certain point of jerking off for that long and coming that many times or edging for that long, you do get a high, apparently. I don't know.
It honestly sounds like
it sounds like I do know.
It sounds like you know.
But no, I've never. The longest I've ever lasted is 2 minutes.
Am I sitting next to a gooner?
I'm a serial gooner.
I'm a serial edger. Currently doing it right now.
Not Good really. Thing I'm in the other side of the room, far, far away from that.
Oh, I could hit you.
That's how long I've been edging.
That's 21 years straight.
He currently has 1,000-yard stare, just looking out a window.
The Kubrick stare, just right at you. Holy shit! No, the whole brain rot thing too.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the thing? My friend Hunter, not the Hunter that you knew at the gas station that didn't.
No,
know
I know Hunter. Yeah.
The other Hunter. He's on this train that he says brain rot, if you watch enough, can bring enlightenment. Just like peace, you know? Because you don't have to think about, it's just like you're not really thinking about anything, you're just saying shit.
Yeah, but you can also just not think about anything by closing your eyes and just silencing your thoughts.
I don't think it's like that. You're just autistic. I don't think it's that easy for everyone.
No, but it's like the only reason that you're feeling peace, you're feeling blank-minded there, is because like your adrenal glands are just so fried that they can't produce anything any longer. You've been through too many YouTube shorts, skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet.
You've watched so much that like your brain's just run out of juice, and it's like, fuck it, I guess we're done.
The whole scrolling thing is,
Yeah, doom scrolling?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Dude.
That's why I got rid of Instagram Reels.
Oh.
I had to get rid of Instagram just completely. All I have now is YouTube Shorts, and I wish I could remove it from my phone and just leave YouTube on it.
Yeah, because, dude, people get stuck. I've got stuck.
I get
scrolling for like 2 hours.
I got ADHD, so like that to me is like the biggest trap.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets me bad. I get stuck in the time loop.
No. And then like it's got me to the point now where like long form content. I feel like a piece of shit saying this because it's such not an issue, but like watching long form content becomes difficult because I just want it all to be in my brain.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not for these guys.
God, I hope not.
Please stick around. Please
leave your AirPods in at work.
Please stay with us. Please don't go. Please.
If your boss threatens to fire you for leaving your AirPods in, tell her she can come talk to me
or him, and then let him
Let's
let
not
him
get
hear the
crazy.
pod. Okay, let him hear the podcast right now, and we'll tell him to frick off.
To shut
bud.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude. Yeah.
Listen, Walt, you're a punk ass bitch.
Fucking Jeffrey. Hope you stub your toe tomorrow, dude. You know? Like,
What's up, bro? What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro? Anything you could do would never fucking faze me.
I will come to your local supermarket and I'll flip around all the cereal, bitch.
Holy shit. Not the cereal. Holy shit.
I'll give your workers something to do.
Oh, so what? You work at Chipotle? I'll dip my fucking balls in the sour cream. like what's up, Jeff? Huh?
I'll come take a shit in your urinal.
Like, what?
Good luck dealing with that one.
Dude, Jeff's just in the back. Get the shovel.
Get the
God.
shovel.
Jesus.
We got another one. He sounds done with life. He's done and raspy from all the vaping. Oh, God.
He's 35.
He's 35 and looks 50.
He's just like, Jesus Christ. Gosh, I worked with the guy kind of like that recently. I worked at I did security. Not going to say the place or anything, of course. But I worked there, and it was this guy, and he was like, I'm 21. He is like 26, and he looked like he was in his 40s.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's crazy.
It's a legitimate thing. I think working in America ages you rapidly.
100%.
'Cause
I think
I
just work in general.
I look significantly older now than I looked before I started working.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I aged some, but, like, I went from looking, like, 2 years younger to now I look probably, like, 4 years older.
That's because of all the meth, though.
Yeah, I do a lot of meth. I just can't get.
You just got an
enough of
itch.
that
You just got an
meth.
inch
Oh.
for it. You just got an itch.
Speaking of which, where's the? Okay, we're good.
We do not do drugs.
Okay, we're good.
He's complete. He just did a bit. This is not a thing.
It's not
that
a
we
bit.
do. My balls are still out.
Balls are out. That one wasn't a bit.
That was not a bit. Now you
Let's
guys
play.
don't- you
Let's
guys
play a
don't-
game. What's a bit and what's not? Am I
Yeah.
7 foot tall and 100 pounds?
Am I 5'3" and 400? Now you guys don't know what to fucking
Now you don't know
believe.
what to think.
They're gonna look us up and they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck."
Oh,
It's like,
fuck.
this isn't anything what we thought.
They're gonna. It's all gonna be posted on the same channel, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all gonna be posted.
They're gonna
on my
look at
channel.
one of the skip videos and they're gonna be like, "They fucking lied to me. I'm never watching this again."
Oh yeah. If you're watching this, stay tuned because within we're working on a project within like the next 2 months or so. You think?
Yeah, I think
We're
within
gonna
the
start
next 2 months.
doing weekly skits as well,
Yeah,
and I think it's pretty cool. mean,
I think it'll be. I think it'll
it's gonna be a pretty cool idea. If you guys like this ADHD as content that we're putting out, I think you guys will enjoy it.
If you want to see me flail around and hurt myself in 2 months, you'll be able to see me
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. If you want to see a guy that's pretty big doing stuff that he shouldn't, tune in.
Yeah.
Tune in. It'll be pretty cool.
Oh shit. Recently I've been watching a lot of analog horror.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. It's like kind of like the mashup videos.
Yeah, well, it's just like it looks like it was recorded in like the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it's digital to analog.
Yeah. Aren't those like? Don't those go hand in hand with like the creepypastas and stuff?
A lot of the time, yes, but it's just like I don't know. It's just so eerie. It's unnerving. That's because it's not really like super scary. It's just like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah. My favorite thing right now in the horror is the Uncanny Valley stuff.
Yes.
I love that stuff, which is
Yeah.
weird. It's probably sociopathic that I
And-
said I love it, but it's like it gives you the right amount of spooky.
And with the AI images, especially,
Oh,
because you
yeah.
can make so much, and it's just so fucking weird.
Speaking of horror, we recently just found a gym that I don't remember anybody talking about.
No.
It came out in 2018. It had Anya Taylor-Joy in it, and the guy from Suicide Squad, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Jonathan from Stranger Things.
Yeah,
It's called
Jonathan.
Marrowbone, and it was really good. Also, the girl from XXX.
XXX.
Yeah, it was really good.
was
It's one
incredible.
of one of the best scary movies I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, no, it was the twist was really actually good. I didn't see it. We kind of saw it coming,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't get the full grasp of it.
Yeah, we both each had our own like ideas of where it was going, but we didn't get like the whole thing, you
Yeah.
know. it was still really good. Kept us on our toes.
And the twist was done in a way to where if, like, looking back at it now, I could have told you what the twist was from just the clues that it gives throughout the movie. But, like, now I know the twist.
Yeah,
So it doesn't fucking matter.
it was. Yeah, I thoroughly suggest you guys go watch it. It's Marrowbone,
Marrowbone. Yeah.
or is it Marrow?
It's marrow.
It's like Marrowbone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
marrowbone.
all one word. Definitely check it out. Really good. Shot amazing. Beautiful. Cool story. It's awesome. I liked it a lot. Speaking of Stranger Things, is the next season's the last season, right?
God, I hope so.
Oh.
I fucking hate Stranger Things.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
Yeah, no, I didn't like the first season. I didn't like the second season.
I don't like the hot take. I don't like the first season either.
Yeah.
Love the second
First
and
season
third
was
season.
bad. Second season and third season and fourth season all fucking sucked in my opinion too. They didn't suck as bad as the first.
Dude, I love that show.
I think it's a cool concept. I think I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it. It annoys me almost.
You think it's like the popularity of it?
It's not the popularity of it. It's just like watching it annoys me. It annoys me when like you see the same characters make the same mistakes
Over
in
and
the
over
same
and over
seasons. Yeah, throughout seasons, and it's like because I get it because they have to make those mistakes or else there wouldn't be a show.
Or character development?
Yeah, or character development. But like after they make the character development, it just feels like then they repeat themselves
Yeah.
and they develop the same things about the characters.
Well, you can hate the show, but there's no way you can hate Steve and Dustin. Those are my guys. Steve the Hare Harrington
Yeah,
and Dustin.
Steve's a good character.
Originally he was only supposed to be in season 1.
Supposed to die.
He was supposed to die in season 1, but they liked his role so much that they wrote him in the rest of the seasons.
They wrote him in the rest of the season.
Now
that's pretty
Joe
smart,
Keery's
yeah.
been on top recently too.
Oh yeah.
With that new song. Well, not new song. It came out a while ago, but
I haven't listened
it's
to
very
it.
popular. In the beginning.
I still haven't. Yeah, I haven't listened to it.
It's good. I like it. I mean, I had a couple of his songs on my playlist when they came out because I was a Stranger Things fan and I wanted to see what he could do. But it's like been really famous, that song, for like the last 3 months for some reason.
Is it a popular edit song?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why. Very scrollable song.
Yeah. No.
He just turns and smiles at me.
I turned off my brain for a second. I'm thinking.
Turn your brain back on, man.
Turning it back on. Fuck. I need more meth.
But I would say, stop. You're not doing meth. That's not even what meth sounds like. I don't know.
It's a good thing that.
I've
How
only
do
seen-
you know what
I've
it
only
sounds
seen-
like?
I've only ever seen Breaking Bad. I know from Breaking Bad.
You know from Breaking Bad?
I know from
Everybody
Breaking
knows
Bad.
from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, well, I'm everybody. I'm everybody everywhere. All at once.
Hot take. Can't watch Breaking Bad either.
Hot take, only got to season 3.
Who's the wife again?
Oh, happy birthday, Mr. President. You remember when she sings that?
Yes, I do. remember
Sharon?
that. I hate her. I can't stand her.
Something. Shannon.
Yeah, that she is the sole reason I can't watch this show.
She's so cringy.
Her decisions and every single thing that she does that results like she literally her bad decision making results in there being like another season.
Yeah.
And it drives me up a fucking wall.
Oh yeah.
Cuz like if she wasn't there and it was just him and his son, be no worries. Everything would be happy.
Another one that I watched that I liked I liked Breaking Bad, but I just couldn't
Yeah, I can't get through
I
it.
couldn't get through it. What was that one? Where they're bikers? Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. Okay.
I watched that one. I didn't finish that. I haven't finished that one yet. I'll probably go back at some point. But that one's like very repetitive too, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I wonder like how can so many people like binge Grey's Anatomy or something like
I think they
all
just
the way through.
I think certain people they find comfort in seeing the same thing over and over again.
Possibly.
And I don't think that's wrong of them. It's just, for me, if I don't have, like, trying to think of a show that does it well.
Like a different plot every episode?
Not like a different plot every episode.
But like different subplots?
Just constant. The Boys we talked about
Yeah.
in the failed episode.
In the failed episode that you'll never see ever.
The Boys does a really good job with constantly introducing new ideas and like progressing the characters forward without really ever progressing them back.
Okay. So you need progression because you're autistic.
I need so much progression.
So all the
progression.
Give me all the
Look,
progression.
I'm a progressive kind of guy, okay?
Progressive?
I'm progressive, yeah. Not the insurance company.
What's the girl's name?
Flo?
Flo?
Me and Flo are like this. We're crossing pinkies.
Nobody says we're crossing
Me and Flo are
pinkies.
crossing pinkies because we're both progressive.
That is... Never say that again to me ever again. That is terrible.
Me and her are making pinky promise.
Flo. The AT&T... Speaking of Flo, have you seen the AT&T girl? Attractive.
I cannot break my edging streak, so if we could please avoid the topic of Flo or the AT&T girl.
I thought you were a serial gooner. He cannot confirm
told you
nor
that?
deny. He cannot confirm nor deny. Gosh, dude, these people are just gonna hate this fucking
These
show.
people are gonna hate this. No, our first take was really, really good, and then we've spent this second take talking about shows, and I don't know if that was the right move.
We spent this... I don't even know what we talked about in the first take.
First take, we
It doesn't
talked
even
about
really
my
matter.
experience at a gas station
Oh, yeah.
because my card, the tap doesn't work on it, and the chip barely functions, and I got really pissed at the guy because he kept trying to jam my fucking card into his card reader.
Meat wallet.
Yeah. And I should have just fucking went to McDonald's, but I didn't because I'm protesting McDonald's, because I'm boycotting McDonald's.
Boycott McDonald's.
Boycott McDonald's. Those bastards support the IDF.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah. I'm American.
I am, too.
I'm
actually not. I'm French, and I've been lying to you this whole time.
Well, that's okay because I'm a very liberal kind of guy. I believe you can come here for free, but I am going to call the cops on you and have you deported right now.
My name is Napoleon Bonaparte.
You know? Oh shit! Oh fuck! I do need to call the cops.
He's risen.
Yeah. So remember the Jesus incident? Well, I got something
Think about
for you.
that, but Napoleon.
Think about that, but God brought back the worst.
The worst. Who do you think would win in a fight? Army versus army. Hitler or Napoleon? Napoleon, right?
If we put them in the same era with the same technology?
No.
No, not the same technology?
No, their eras.
Their eras?
Their resources.
Hitler. He had
tanks and stuff.
He had automatic weapons. Napoleon only
Had elephants.
Napoleon
had elephants?
Elephant doesn't mean shit to a light machine gun.
It does if it's an elephant with armor.
It does if it's an elephant with armor.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think it's closer than you think. I wonder how many soldiers they had at their disposal.
Yeah, but you also have
That sounds terrible. At their disposal.
Yeah, you also have to keep in mind Napoleon's strategy was rushing, and World War II was still when trench warfare was going on, which literally was made to counter rushing.
I forgot about the trench warfare. I thought Napoleon, didn't he I'm gonna fuck this up and somebody's gonna hate me out there. But it's fine. You're allowed to hate me.
We don't know shit about history. I wasn't born until 2004.
Yeah, this is why it's called useless information.
It may be useless because it might not be right.
It might not be right.
We might be spreading.
We'll just call the podcast information.
I thought due to that Parks and Recreation bit that Elton John owned Chick-fil-A for years, and I told people that, and I used that as a valid reason, being like, oh, they're not against gay people and homophobic because Elton John
owns it. For the longest time, my friend Traden didn't know that Elton John was gay.
My aunt wears the same sunglasses as him.
Really? Our grandma has the same haircut as him.
Yeah, she does.
Elton John's cool as hell.
Elton John is.
But anyways, we got to stop being ADD. Back to Napoleon. Didn't he also like invent the Russian flank? Not the Russian flank. The rush in and flank from behind.
Russian
like where you circle around everybody?
He made it so like before that existed during a period of time when people used swords and shields. And then guns, because everybody would stand in a single file and shoot at each other, eliminated that because it just didn't really work anymore. And then he did bring it back. But the issue is that trenches span for entire country lengths.
Yeah. Did they have muskets?
They had, they didn't have rifles. So they also couldn't aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some historian out there is like, these guys are fucking
These
stupid.
guys are fucking dumb. I do know for a fact the first use of trench warfare was in the Civil War.
Okay.
I do know that.
That Civil War movie that just came out fucking blows.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
I thought it was going to be good.
So what kind of American are you?
The good kind.
It's like, are you the good kind of American? As he says, wearing heart sunglasses in an army outfit.
Gosh.
There is I was reading some kind of book about it, and this guy was talking. So you know how history kind of repeats itself and tends to repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a civil war before our country became the United States of America, back when England owned it, and it was actually a civil war fought over independence or no independence, because there was a group of people, in the American colonies that loved the Queen, right? So it wasn't like when the American Revolution happened and most of the citizens hated British tyranny. Like, there was a strong group of people that loved it. There was a strong group of people hated it. They had a civil war over it. The British military wasn't even very involved in it. It was just really colonists fighting colonists.
Just between the people?
Yeah. And so, every single, I think, 200 years of American history, either a civil war happens or things fall apart. And
are we getting close?
We're getting very close.
I was about to say, are we getting kind of close?
Yeah, so either things fall apart, meaning, for example, so it was 200 years for, the first 200 years, and then that Civil War happened, and then 200 years later, Britain lost control, and then 100 years later, Civil War happened.
When was Civil War?
Mid-1800s.
Okay.
So now we have, it's been almost 200 years since then.
Civil War was War of 1812 first, and then after was Civil War?
After was Civil War.
Okay. So I'm thinking the 40s.
Yeah, I'm thinking
for some
40s.
odd reason.
40s to 50s, because, well, it was also
I
went
have
on
my phone right here. Let me Google it.
Yeah. It went on for a long time.
When did the Civil War start?
No, but that's terrifying.
1861.
Yeah, that terrifies me.
Yeah.
Because also you had, the Harvard scientist study where they predicted that at the end of the world, the fall of, America, because we were at the top for a very long time. Mm-hmm. So they did a bunch of math and came up with formulas and stuff to predict the fall of empires. Yeah. Because America's technically an empire.
Yeah,
and
like Rome.
They predicted that it would happen in the year 2045 or 2040. And they refound that study back in 2020, and they redid some of the numbers, and they found that we are actually 10 years ahead of the schedule. So we are nearing upon that, and I am terrified.
That is, pretty interesting to think about, though, because, empires do have to fall at some point.
Yeah, they do have to fall. And also, I think another issue is there's not currently a generation alive that remembers an America that wasn't on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Because, it's been since, since the 1940s and 50s, we've been that guy.
Yeah. Do you think the Romans thought about stuff like that?
Oh, 100%. I think all of the Roman citizens were very aware of the collapse while it was happening. Oh. Because they were they were supposed to be intellectuals. They had to know what was going on.
But do you think they were ignorant to think that it wasn't coming?
I think they thought that it would be fixed. I think they thought what people I'm sure our fathers think, where it's the American economy is strong. It'll hold out. It'll adapt. And it's it's not going to adapt unless we make it adapt.
Yeah.
Right?
And then it just crumbled.
In the past, when they're talking about the economy adapting, somebody did that. It didn't just fucking change out on its own. Mm-hmm. It's people had to figure that shit out. We're just not wanting to figure it out.
Truth, queen. Pop off, sis.
So anyways, let's get back to Gooning. I'm sick of all this stupid serious shit.
The title of this video is going to be Gooning?
Gooning? What does Gooning have to do with the collapse of the American Empire?
Dude, I swear, empire thing, going back to the serious topic. Was it Einstein? I'm going to be wrong about so much of this shit, and people are just going to hate me. I believe it was Einstein, could be wrong. So he said World War III was going to be the end of all wars because it's going to be the last one.
He might have said that. It might have been. Yeah, I mean, it very well could be due to the introduction of nuclear weapons.
That's what I think the theory was.
Yeah.
It would just all end because of that.
Well, because we no longer use weapons that produce nuclear radiation.
Yeah.
We use A-bombs. And A-bombs just wipe out everything. Like,
Yeah.
can blow up easily an entire city, possibly half a state. We don't really know because we can't just fucking test them willy-nilly without destroying massive amounts of land or, like, destroying entire oceans. We can't just use them. So we don't really know what they're capable of to an extent because nobody's ever dropped one.
Truth.
I would hate to be the first city to be hit by one of them.
Terrifying.
That would be the worst.
Terrifying. Our luck, it would land right where we live.
Right where we live, in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. It's just like, test run. It just drops one off. Let's see what happens.
Let's just see what happens if we blow up a useless piece of land that nobody cares about.
Yeah. 100%.
No, that terrifies me.
Okay, back to Gooning.
Back to Gooning, anyways. No,
Do you think, honestly, Gooning, like, I could see, like, that becoming, like, terminology for these kids growing up.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And that is so weird to me.
I think that our generation growing up was introduced to social media and content and videos, and it broke us. It broke our brains a little.
A lot.
And I think that this generation is going to be worse just due to how much more content they can absorb. Because, like, you remember, like, if you went on YouTube and you were, like, in elementary or middle school and Vanoss hadn't fucking uploaded that day, you weren't watching shit. There was nothing to watch.
True.
If one of those guys you like to watch didn't upload shit, you didn't go looking for more. You just didn't fucking watch it.
Yeah.
But, like, nowadays, it's like people are just constantly
scrolling,
and it's crazy.
Now they also, now they also have, like, the reminders.
Yeah, we act like our dumbasses don't fucking sit there.
Oh, yeah, we act
scroll
like we're
dots,
not, like,
but
brain dead.
Our brains are almost fully done developing, so ha 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 ha.
We act like we're not 21, 20 years old talking about Gooning on a podcast right now.
Yeah, talking about Gooning on a podcast.
Hell yeah. You
Fuck
good,
yeah.
man? Bow to your sensei.
That's what America's about, baby. I'm your sensei.
3 strokes right now.
3 strokes. Give me 3 strokes. Don't stop it. Don't do it. Oh, fuck. We got to clean that up.
God. Dude.
Not on my freshly steamed mat.
Did you see the TikTok Riz party?
Oh, my God. Don't get me started on that shit.
Go ahead.
I fucking can't stand it.
Dude, when did that happen? I heard about that late, I think. I think it was
I
late
did
to
too.
the news.
I heard about it from Kane.
Our little cousin Kane.
Our little cousin Kane. And he's just as brain broken. And, like, one thing I also just think, like, whenever I'm talking to, like, a middle school kid now, it feels like it's not that they act older than they are, it's that they think they're older than they are. And it pisses me off.
One thing, I don't know if this is everywhere or just here, middle schoolers are so much smaller than I feel like we were.
It's because the fucking vaping. It's got to be from the
Is
nicotine.
it really?
It's got to be because, I mean,
Conspiracy theory.
like, vaping wasn't big when we were in middle school.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have access to it. I wouldn't have done it personally, probably. I still don't do it. But, like, if you wanted access to nicotine, you had to smoke cigarettes or chew tobacco. And that's easy for a teacher to tell you're doing that. But you got a little fucking USB-looking thing that produces, like, smoke that dissipates in seconds. You can hit that. It sent, like, 2 kids from our local middle school to the hospital.
That's crazy.
Because they got they had a dab pen, and they had a fake dab cart, and it sent their ass to the hospital because it's not like they have legal access to it.
Yeah. Well, vaping is bad. I don't
Vaping's
suggest
bad for
vaping.
you.
But, like, I can't just see the whole generation being affected because of vaping.
I can see it. I can also see it just being nutritionally
bad.
caused because, like, I was picky. You know I was
Yeah, you're
picky.
picky eater.
I still ate what I had to eat because my parents forced me to eat it, and I didn't go to the school cafeteria and just buy chips and cookies, but that's all they do. That Kane's typical. Kane is our little cousin.
Kane's nickname is Cookie.
Is Cookie. His typical diet consists of he doesn't eat breakfast. He doesn't eat till lunch. At lunch, he doesn't eat the school cafeteria lunch. He gets 2 bags of chips and 2 cookies, and then he doesn't eat until his parents drive him through McDonald's.
Hell yeah.
And that's either going to produce A, malnutrition kid, or B, a little tubby kid.
Or C, A serial gooner.
A serial gooner.
D, all of above.
D,
You know?
all of the above.
Gosh. I don't know, man. It's just looking at the kids recently when I'm allowed in area of a school zone.
I'm not allowed there anymore. It had to do with the gooning, but that's neither here nor there.
That's besides the point. We're joking. Don't take that out of context.
Call the cops on them.
Call the cops.
See what I do.
See what happens.
See what happens.
See what happens. I have 14 people in my basement.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
But
You can't arrest me for this.
But I swear these kids are just smaller.
No, they're definitely smaller. I also think one thing while I'm involved in a lot is I love to work out.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot about working out.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot about steroids.
Mm-hmm.
We are seeing, so like younger kids used to do steroids. It happened. Football teams and kind of shit introduced to it through sports.
Yeah.
But now they're being introduced to it through social media, which can reach more of them. And it's
Yeah.
not like these drugs are hard to get a hold of. You can go to any fucking website and order SARMs or steroids or whatever you want. And it's just like an army of juiced out of their mind 15-year-olds that don't know that they have forever stunted their growth.
Yeah.
It's like you're not getting past 5'6", dude. You're not doing it.
Well, how do you think I got 5'3", 400 pounds of lean? I'm roided out of my mind.
You're roided out of your mind right
Think
now.
about Eddie Hall.
Imagine Eddie
smaller.
Hall
A
shrunk
foot
down.
shorter. Eddie Hall a foot shorter.
Eddie Hall a foot shorter.
Tell ya. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just
I took too much growth hormone, and that's why I'm 7 feet tall.
really. It all went to my balls. that's what they're out of my pants. I just can't fit them in there.
I have to order special underwear with the, the dick pouch. That's mine, but massive.
Massive.
Massive dick pouch, and stitched on it, I have a ball pouch.
Hell yeah. You're not a man if you're not around flashing your dick pouch.
Yeah, the government actually, they're so big, the government required me to get a tattoo that says "watch out." That way, whenever a girl's taking my pants off, it's like "watch out." Then boom, they're there.
Holy shit. Mine actually act as airbags.
when I can't go swimming because the second I get in, I just
You just you just fucking floating gooch up.
I'm what they call middle heavy.
Holy shit. God, you look like you're getting fucking beamed up by a UFO in the pool.
Yeah. Your wife and kids are like, "Honey, do you need help?" "No, it's fine.
No, it's
Just let me float around for a while.
This happens every time.
I'm tanning."
Holy shit. It's almost pool season.
It is almost.
I'm getting
pool season.
excited. You know one of the biggest disses I think ever is?
What?
Telling somebody they look like they can't swim. I don't know, but
You're getting real racy right now.
no,
Okay.
just anybody.
Okay.
Like if I got told it looked like I couldn't swim, I would be upset
I would be upset
because I'm a damn good swimmer, and I don't know why, but it would bother me.
I'm a great swimmer.
I'm a better swimmer.
I was on a
See?
swim team.
Did that, you fucking loser? Did that make you a little like? Made you a little upset when I
made
said
me
I
a
was
little upset,
Now
yeah.
imagine a little kid walking up to you like, "You look like you can't swim." I'd beat the shit out of that kid, dude.
That's definitely also a modern little kid insult.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because they're little bastards
Yeah.
now. They're fucking mean.
Do you even have V-Bucks, bro?
Do you even have V-Bucks, bro?
Hit their back. They look like little Fred Dursts running around with their
Little Fred
backwards hat. And they're smoking fucking carts.
12-year-old runs up, hits vape. So you're gonna let me play Roblox, or you're gonna be a pussy about it?
It's just one of those days.
It's just one of those days.
Gosh, these microphones really do make me feel like Troy Bolton, though.
Oh yeah, we have microphones.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah, we.
actual like handhold microphones.
Yeah, I'm actually double fisting mine right
Yeah,
now.
he's actually putting it in his mouth.
Oh.
Okay, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't do that. Jesus.
I just had to.
You guys couldn't see that, but that literally hit his uvula.
That's what I actually do for a living.
What?
Put microphones in my mouth to stress test them. What the?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it just because it's an oral fixation.
Yeah, I do it. I do it because it's an oral fixation. I also have a massive vape.
Oh. Are you okay? Are you in the cock and ball torture?
See, now we can get in the brain broken segment. So you like cock and balls?
Just
like dick, balls, and cum?
Just start escalating so
Start
much.
escalating?
Just buzzwords.
I have a vape shaped like a giant dick and balls that I put in my
all the time. Yeah.
No, I saw something the other day. I was scrolling through social media, and recently, what I like to watch, I like seeing the engineering that drug addicts can come up with. I saw something yesterday, and the guy called it a pressurized bong, and what it was he was hitting he hit the bong. It was full of smoke, and then he had an air pressure, like the thing you
like
put,
a CO2 canister.
the thing you'd put on your tire to shoot air in it.
Oh.
And he had a little nozzle, and he hit it, and it all shot into his mouth. And I was like,
It's a bong cum shot.
yes.
Holy shit.
And he did it, and then it hit so hard that it blew out his nose. And then the guy was like, how did it blow out your nose? Because you can't breathe in your mouth and out your nose at the same time. He was like, because I wasn't breathing in. It literally shot that far into him
Into him.
that it came out his nose as it was going in. And I was like...
That is either the coolest thing or the gayest thing I've ever heard.
and then he did a whip it live on camera afterwards, and I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Whip it good.
I was like, there's too many holes in his brain. Okay, there we go.
Interesting. Yeah.
Those neural connections won't be unsevered until he's like 70. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Drugs, man. Crazy. Who were we talking about before? In the failed podcast episode that we tried but didn't work out,
What were we talking about?
which happened like 3
We're
hours
talking about
ago.
Trank.
Yeah, Trank and in
Trank,
Oregon,
yeah.
and it's just insane.
Yeah.
Like they call it the zombie drug. Who did we watch?
We watched Brandon Buckingham.
Yeah, check out Brandon Buckingham's video on that. He goes to Oregon and interviews people, but it's like insane. Like one guy shoots up live,
Yeah,
and it's like.
that was crazy.
And my thing is, he shot up live, and he was talking about going to rehab after.
Yeah, he was like, I'm just going to shoot up this one time, and then I'm going to go to rehab.
Like-
and then they asked him, they were like, we don't want you to do this. And
Yeah.
he was straight up like, I'm going to do it anyway,
I'm
so you
gonna
might as well fucking
might
film
as
me.
well film it. Yeah, like I don't, it's a sickness.
It is 100%
It's an illness,
sickness.
but
and,
like,
and they also just live in an area where it's nearly impossible to get help because, like, just straight up, a drug addict is not going to get help in an area where he has constant access.
yeah,
Because, like, I mean, around here, like, you have to seek it. But there, somebody's selling it on every corner, so it's hard to avoid.
true.
The second you get some money in your pocket, so you
Yeah,
might as well.
they have like Narcan on every block.
Yeah, Narcan on every block. They have little Narcan setups. People go around robbing people and then Narcaning them and then running the fuck away. It's like, at least, I mean, I guess you saved their life, but you also stole all their shit.
100%.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I wonder like how many viewers right now, if they're listening, which I hope they're listening.
I hope the guys
If they are, I wonder where you guys are at in your daily drive. You know.
They're on their way to school. They're getting pulled over right now. Sir, I'm a sovereign citizen.
Sir, I'm a sovereign citizen. Yeah, like, I wonder how many people do you think have already made it to work, or how many people do you think is like halfway?
Halfway to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess right now. I would love to say that they've made it to work. That way they're not driving while on their phone. But you know for damn sure that they are scrolling on their phone right now, going 75 on an interstate.
Oh yeah. Don't do that. If you guys,
Don't do that.
yeah, don't scroll on your phone while driving.
Yeah,
If
don't
you guys
don't scroll on your phone while driving unless you're also drunk because that cancels each other out actually.
Yeah, you should see me driving drunk.
A
So much better.
Negative times
We
a
are
negative
joking.
equals a positive.
Just want to say we were joking. Please, we are joking.
You can't sue us.
You can't
try.
try.
Fucking try me, bro.
Dude, I fucking end you.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a lawyer. No, she's not.
No, she's not. No,
She
she's
wants to be
she's
a
a ginger
school
with
teacher.
no soul, and she
loves Taylor Swift. Let's talk about Taylor
Oh
Swift.
my gosh, the Taylor Swift thing.
Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, I'm a Swiftie, not that big of a Swiftie as everybody else. I like Taylor Swift, respect Taylor Swift, but these new song
Taylor
lyrics,
Swift's
crazy.
This will have to be our last topic.
Okay, yeah,
This is the topic we end on.
I'm being pushed for time.
We die on this hill.
Well, I will,
okay.
dude. I'll bring it up every episode.
Are you gonna
respect-
touch your bros while we play Grand Theft Auto?
Don't threaten me with a good time. But that is a terrible
I'm so
line.
depressed I act like it's my birthday
Keaton has
every day.
all of these lines.
I've
memorized.
listened to every single Taylor Swift album on repeat for the past 3 years. That's how long I've been dating my girlfriend. For 3 years, I've listened to Taylor Swift on repeat every single car ride. This new album has gotten to the point where I cannot laugh at one of her lines without my girlfriend getting upset.
That's purgatory, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Purgatory.
And see, everybody talks about this line where it's like, touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. That's not the worst line of that song. The worst line in that song, in my opinion, is, you know how to ball? I know Aristotle.
What does that mean?
T Swift doesn't know Aristotle.
No,
okay, I'm
she
sorry.
does.
She doesn't know Aristotle.
Nobody knows Aristotle.
Who the fuck's Aristotle? He can fly and shit. Cool for him. I don't know. That's the right brothers.
That's
Aristotle knew something about sailing. Or
no,
something.
Aristotle was Aristotle the space guy.
Yeah, he was a
He
space
knew about
guy.
stars, but he's fucking dead.
What's T Swift know about stars? Tell me.
Tell me.
Yeah, tell me right
Besides that, she's a rising one. Go Queen. No, she's not rising. She's actually.
now. I guarantee you,
She's
she
already
knows
up there.
what like.
Yeah.
She
Tell
knows
me.
Virgo and stuff.
Tell me. Oh my God, is that what she means? Does she mean space racism?
Does she mean astrology? Space racism.
Astrology, space racism.
Oh, 100%.
100%. But
Everybody else
besides
has a cool ass animal. I have like a fucking woman. I'm
a-
a Virgo.
I'm a Libra. Isn't that the weights?
I don't fucking.
Mine's the scale, I think. I don't know. Don't care.
Everybody's upset at
But-
Scorpios, but I would love to be a fucking scorpion versus a virgin woman.
Yeah, I doubt that it's about space racism.
It can't be.
No.
No.
But like,
But she does know Aristotle, apparently.
but like, you're fucking telling me
You
you
know how to
can
follow
picture
Aristotle?
you can picture Taylor Swift sitting down reading Aristotle's like
Yeah.
theories.
Yeah.
No.
I cannot picture that once.
I bet Taylor Swift is so normal.
oh, yeah. Unbelievably
She just like
normal.
sits and like probably watches like Grey's Anatomy or Suits or something.
Everybody thinks that she's this complex human being that knows all of this stuff and is planning all this stuff. I think you're just reading into it.
Yeah.
I think you're reading so far into it that, like, you're becoming a little obsessive.
Exactly. Obsessive fans. Obsessive fans.
yeah.
But no, it's true. I
Having
was
mental
gonna
breakdowns at concert. You
Yeah.
saved me, Taylor.
You
Taylor
s-
doesn't know you. Shut the fuck up. She didn't save you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting into it.
Oh, he's
it's
dying
like,
on the
It's like
hill.
she might know you in the way that you all behave the same, but she doesn't know you.
Do you think Taylor Swift is like Gru and all of her fans are minions?
Yes.
Oh,
Dr. Nefario.
oh my
Who's her
god.
Dr. Nefario?
Don Tolliver. I'll show you a picture after this. You'll laugh your ass off.
Okay.
If the audience knows who it is, they're gonna be laughing.
Dr. Nefario.
All right. That is. I think we're out of time for today, though.
I think we are out of time for the day.
But if you like the podcast, everybody make sure to like, subscribe, come back, watch again, watch while you're driving to work. Have fun listening to us rant about useless information.